Hey guys, Patrick with Hyphen Motorsports here today to talk to you about my 2016 Chevy 3500 that I worked with Jimmy Johnson and Elite Customs that went to SEMA in 2016 and 2017. In 2016, it went into the featured spot outside for Rockford Fosgate, and then in 2017, it went into the Cali Off-Road booth that was on the first floor of the Off-Road Expo. So let's get into those details about what this truck was and all the cool, fun details that most people really didn't notice about this truck. So let's get into that now.
Project Adonis. Project Adonis was my 2016 Chevy 3500 that went to SEMA in Rockford Fosgate's premier spot outside. The other major sponsors of this build were McGaughy Suspension, Bodyguard Bumpers, Specialty Forged Wheels, Diamond Eye Performance, Baja Design Lights, Bedrug, Toyo Tires, and Overkill Fab. Elite Customs and crew did the majority of the fabrication and the work on the truck. There's some fabrication stuff on here that done by Jimmy that is absolutely fantastic, which we'll get into. So that's the rendering, and this is reality. This is the truck at a photo shoot for Bodyguard Bumpers in the North Las Vegas desert, just north of the raceway, for a photo shoot that was done for Bodyguard by Dale Martin. The front grille done by Overkill Fab, where Kurt cut out my logo in the center of that grille. There is the Baja Design 50-inch curved light bar fabricated into the top of the cab. Quick note, we broke 7 windshields to get that thing to work, so we had to custom cut them. Baja Design cube lights in the rocker panel that were fabricated by Jimmy and team. We commonly refer to these as the asshole lights. Dual axle dump exhaust. The original exhaust kit from Diamond Eye didn't quite work the way we wanted it to, so Jimmy made some slight adjustments and we did a dual axle dump. Actually, the exhaust sounded really good too. McGaughy's traction bars. Another angle of the exhaust, and you can also notice the attention to detail where all cables and wires are in the wire loom to keep things looking clean. Specialty forged 24 by 14-inch wheels. Initially, we were going to do 40s, but we had to knock it down to 37s. The 40s rubbed when turning, and I just couldn't have that because it really tore up those fender flares. Close-up of the forged caps of those specialty forged wheels. The Aaliyah leather that we added to the truck. This particular leather kit, that pattern was new for them that year. Close look up of the pattern for the leather kit for those seats and the embroidery that they did for me. Shot of the interior pieces that Jimmy and team painted House of Color Ice Pearl to match the exterior of the truck. And this is Project Adonis 2.0. The truck went back to SEMA in 2017. Initially, the rendering was for it to go into a booth with Grid, which Grid is owned by Savini Wheels, and was going to have a 10 to 12 inch kit from McGaughy's. This didn't happen. We ended up going with a Cognito kit, and I did use Grid for the wheels. The truck went into a different booth. All the partners you see pretty much are all the same as last time. Nothing really changed except for suspension and wheels and tires. Well, tires were still the same. They were Toyos, but they were 40s this time. The paint job you see here, I designed that pattern. I was going to cut out a paint mask so that way Jimmy could paint that on there for me, but we decided to not do that. And here's a photo shoot with Dale Martin in the Northern Nevada desert after SEMA. You can see the Cognito 10 to 12 inch lift. That's a candy apple powder coat from Prismatic. Another shot. Nice front shot of that. It's beautiful. Shot of the back. Actually, and I forgot to mention this, we did a it's a 20-inch off-road basically tail light from Baja Design that was new for them, I believe in 2016. We took out what was there initially, and Jimmy fabricated that in. That thing was also acted as a reverse light too, pretty bright. My favorite shot of this truck, because it shows the rocker lights, or sorry, the rocker panel lights that we had on, and we kicked up some dust to get that effect so you can actually see the beam of light and how bright they were. And another photo of the 50-inch light bar that was fabricated into the cab of the truck. So that was my 2016 Chevy 3500 that went to SEMA twice, once with Rockford Fosgate, and another time it went with Savini, and that one was parked outside as well.
All right, guys, that was an overview of my 2016 Chevy 3500 that my wife and my son named Project Adonis. So I'm going to end the video of just some random videos I've collected over the years of that truck out and about and at some of the photo shoots and things that I've done with Jimmy and the guys at Elite Customs. So smash that like button and subscribe button, and we'll see you guys later. Peace out. So we just spent all morning cleaning these trucks for Diesel World for a photo shoot. At the very end, they want us to do some rolling shots and do donuts out the middle of a dry lake bed. And this is what we have. Dear day.